Going against a Kansas City team that's averaging 422 yards and nearly 29 points per game, Broncos fans are dying to know, can Joe Flacco and company keep up? Even with how well the Broncos are playing defensively, the odds are Vic Fangio's best laid plans might be able to limit Patrick Mahomes, but it won't be enough to shut him down. That means Rich Scangarello's offense is going to have to come correct and be ready to go blow for blow with the Chiefs. But as the 26th ranked scoring offense and 25th ranked total offense, how are the Broncos supposed to suddenly morph into a juggernaut? They can't. That's an unrealistic expectation, especially with the slumping Joe Flacco under center. However, the Broncos have circled 3 keys offensively that they believe will allow them to hang with the Chiefs. On Tuesday, Rich Scangarello broke it down saying, quote, "It's about having balance, it's about protecting the ball, and it's about staying on the field. You have to be great in situational football. Third downs, you've got to convert. If you're not great on third downs and you're not going to stay on the field, you're going to give Kansas City an advantage and you're going to be in for a long day. You have to score touchdowns and not field goals. If we can do those kinds of things, I feel really good about our chances, but it's going to be a big challenge." Close quote. It all sounds good in theory, but the Broncos have been the epitome of unbalanced offensively all year. I'm not just talking about an even run-to-pass ratio, but rather being unbalanced from a personality perspective. Another way of saying it is inconsistent. Early on in the season, the Broncos strung together some long drives and produced a lot of first downs, but they couldn't close in the red zone. Of late, Denver hasn't been able to string together as many long drives or first downs, but their red zone efficiency has improved modestly. Some weeks, the Broncos can't help but start slow, while in others, they've come out hot and put up a quick 17 points in the first half. We've seen flashes of production through 6 games, but nothing to hang one's hat on. There's no identity on this offense outside of maybe the rushing attack. Amid such an identity crisis, the Broncos will have to, as Scangarello said, strive for balance while protecting the ball and staying on the field. That means Flacco is going to have to shoulder more of the responsibility of keeping the chains moving on third down. It can't get much worse than the last 2 games, though, wherein the Broncos have gone 5 of 25 on the money down. The only way to go is up. Scangarello said, quote, "In the end, it's what Vic and myself and whatever as a staff we feel is the best opportunity to give this organization a win. We're going to do it. If it's grind it out and win 10-0, or if it's win 42-35, we'll do what we have to do. In the end, it's not about stats, it's about winning football games. Whatever that formula is, it can change week to week." Close quote. In regard to the Chiefs' 2 consecutive losses and duplicating what the Colts and Texas have done respectively, Coach Fangio said on Tuesday, quote, "Every game has its own personality to it. The Colts played well on that day in all 3 phases of the game and got some critical takeaways that stopped some drives. Kansas City wasn't at full strength, but I think the Colts just played well. I think the main thing is every game has its own personality." Close quote. Indeed, every game does have its own personality, and so long as the Broncos come out prepared to match the intensity of the opponent, there is a model for winning in each game. It'll be interesting to see what type of complexion Week 7's tilt between the Broncos and Chiefs takes on, but the bottom line is, in order to come out on top in an upset win, Rich Scangarello and Joe Flacco are going to have to elevate their game. For Mile High Huddle and Sports Illustrated, I'm Chad Jensen.